Hey guys, my name's Lauren, and we have so many clients and prospective clients that honestly have no idea what we do. They don't know the tools we use. They have so many questions about what it really looks like to, how can we get the cast iron pipes clean? How can we prep them for the liners? So I want to show you just a few pieces of technology and equipment that we use to make it all possible. First, starting off with this fun little contraption. So these are actually some chains that get attached to the end of a mini miller, essentially like this, as you can see here. So this will actually get attached onto the end with some tools. It's going to go into the inside of the host pipe. It's the foreman will actually have a pedal motor, whatever you would call that, to turn this on, and they can adjust the speed of it. So this is going to actually go into the pipe like this, breaking up any buildup, scaling, any of the kind of the problems and corrosion you have with old cast iron that's been in use for the last few decades. Now, we also have sorry. Also, it's important to mention that this tool can also break up tree roots, whether they're small, whether they're thicker. This is a great tool for that. So we love using this. We also would not be able to do our job if we didn't have these sanding paddles. So the cast iron hose pipe, in order for the liners to work properly, for us to be able to give you that nice 50-year warranty and guarantee that you're not going to have any problems, we actually need to make sure that hose pipe is as clean and smooth as possible. So this sanding paddle will actually go into the wall of the pipe once we use those chains. And it's going to essentially smooth down the wall of that pipe to make it nice and smooth and prepped. Now we also have some cleaning heads. These brushes come in a variety of sizes. We have the equipment and everything to clean and line pipes between 2 to 6 inches in diameter. So these come in a variety of sizes. They're essentially just like you saw here. They're added on to this attachment, pulled through the pipe as they're moving. And that's going to pull all of this kind of gunk, broken up cast iron, scaling, tree roots, pull that all out of the pipe, out of the system, so the system's ready for the lining. Now, we have two different lining materials. Depending on the condition of that section of pipe, we can use one or the other. And often for most clients, we actually use a combination of these products for whatever the system needs. One of those is going to be our Fast Cure epoxy coating system. And this goes on in 2 layers. So the first layer is gray, the second layer is white. And that way we're able to make sure we're getting a nice 360-degree even coat in the system. What's also amazing about this technology is we can actually line your connections, your Ys, your Ts, your joints with this. The other technology we have is going to be this UV cured in place pipe. Now, CIPP has been used for over 30, 40 years, actually. We've been using it for the last 23 years in 2 states. The older technology was a 2-part epoxy mixed on site. It started curing as soon as it was mixed, of course, and then it's saturated into this sleeve, pulled into place, an air balloon is inflated, and it cures in a few hours. Now, the problem with that is you have to be very quick and efficient, and there's little room for it to go wrong. If you don't work with a qualified tech, they could get it stuck. Then you have a rock hard liner inside the old pipe. You're going to have to excavate it anyways. Not fun. With our UV CIPP, the most innovative tech, that actually uses a UV epoxy, and it only cures when it's exposed to a UV light train that we actually pull through this liner once it's in place. So there's a 0% chance of failure, because if for whatever reason something went wrong, we just wouldn't cure it and we're able to pull it back out. Cures in just 10 minutes. It can actually get wet while it's curing. That's not going to mess everything up, which is great. And this technology is best if the pipe is having some major structural issues, a major hole or crack forming somewhere in that host pipe, or some major tree root intrusion took away some of that host pipe. So this is a great technology. We, again, can line anything between 3 and 6 inches with this tech currently. And yeah, these are just a few of the most important tools that we use so that we're able to save you guys from having to tunnel, disrupt your yard, your home, your families, spend a bunch of money that you don't need to. So if you're interested in learning more, if you have any questions, you can actually reach me in the bio. We also offer free sewer scope inspections and quotes. So if you're a real estate agent, you have an older home you're trying to sell and the cast iron sewer pipes are a problem, or if you're a homeowner and you're tired of repeat backups and you just want a permanent solution, or if you're a business owner and you can't afford to shut down for weeks while they tunnel or trench through the restaurant or the business to get those pipes replaced, this would be a great solution for you. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions or if you'd like to schedule that free inspection and quote.